Hey there, it's Oceana with G3 Agency. Um, this video is, I'm making this video with the goal that at the end of it you'll be able to know exactly what you need to do to get your site in front of the people searching on Google for your services. And the idea is that you could go and take care of all of this stuff on your own. I want you to be able to have the tools leaving this video to be able to do it, or at least have somebody on your team do it or something. With, of course, the idea that if you feel like you guys are just too busy, you'd rather have someone who knows what they're doing do it, then of course there's a chance that you'll come back and say, hey, can you help me with this stuff? And in that case, we could set up a meeting, talk about your business goals, and go from there. But I want you to be able to do this stuff by yourself by the end of this video if you'd like. So I'm just going to run through this really fast because I don't want to waste your time or mine. Okay, so the first thing is that you want to have lots of content on your site. So like this block here of text, that's perfect. And you have some very beautiful images on here, just gorgeous stuff. And you've done a good job of having a lot of words on your page actually. So you might be good there, but I want to make sure that the, well, let's see. Oh, I don't have a word counter on this one. So you want to make sure that you have certain phrases in your site in this content. And those phrases are actually the exact phrases that people are typing into Google when they're looking for your service. So for instance, if I go over here, this is where, this is the tool I use to identify where there's high demand and low competition, which is why I reached out to you. So Carpet Cleaners Cleveland, 300 people each month are typing this into Google on average. And another 300 people each month are typing carpet cleaning, Cleveland, Ohio, into Google. So that's 600 people looking for carpet cleaning in the Cleveland area. And then there's 200 people looking for carpet cleaning Dayton, Ohio. And then carpet cleaners Dayton, Ohio, that's another 200. So you can see how it really stacks up. And then KD stands for keyword difficulty. This is probably the most exciting part for me. So this is basically how competitive is it? Is it going to be difficult to get to the first page of Google? And with a score like 10, 14, 17, this is well within reach. So how do we end up in front of them? Well, we want to include the words that we want to show up for in our content. And then also, here's another fun trick. I can right click on an image, click Save Image As. No, that one won't work. Maybe this one. Save Image As. Nope. We're going to find an image, gosh darn it. We will. Let's see. Maybe if I click on an image. There's got to be a real image around here somewhere that's actually. Oh, okay. Sorry about this long wait. Okay, if I click Save Image As, I can see this image was saved as carpet cleaning. So that's pretty good. But what you want to do is actually save it as those specific phrases. So not just carpet cleaning, but carpet cleaners Cleveland or carpet cleaning Cleveland, Ohio, because that's a stronger signal to Google that you belong at the top of the page for that search term. Okay, and then the next thing that you're going to want to do, besides just include it in your site, is you want to do a little bit of recon. Like check out, I hope I use that word right. Check out your competitors. So I'm going to I put the search term that I want to show up for into Google, Carpet Cleaners Cleveland. I chose that top one. And then first come the ads. You can set up ads if you want to, but I'm not going to go over that right now. What I'm more interested in is the organic results. So right here, this is the first thing I'm going to show you on here. This is known as the Map Pack, M-A-P-P-A-C-K, Map Pack. And what this is it's the top 3 local results. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date, specifically your name, address, and phone number, because then you're going to take that info and put it on different directories like Yelp, Yext, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, etc. And every time that you list your information on one of these directories, it's known as a citation. And the more citations you have, the more Google trusts that you really are in this area, you really are serving this community, And that's going to help push you up the maps results. And if you end up in the top 3, you end up on this first page of Google, which is really great because then lots of people will be seeing and clicking on your website. They're going to see and call your phone. It's perfect. The next thing is that you want to be down here in the organic results too. It's even better if you can be in both spots at the same time because that takes up more real estate on this page, gets you more clicks. So then I'm not going to compare you to the first result because it's Angie. I'm going to compare you to this one right here. This is a local competitor of yours. You may or may not recognize them, but they're the top local result for this keyword. So what we want to do is take a look at their site and think like, okay, how can we do better than them? Do they have more words on their site than yours? Because if they do, you're going to want to increase the amount of words you have. Do they have more instances of those key phrases than you have? If they do, you're going to want to increase the amount that you have on your site. And then are they taking advantage of this, the images, right? Are they saving them correctly? New mom baby on rug. No. So, I mean, it's nice that it has the word rug in there, but they're not taking advantage of the images as they could. So that's another way you can get ahead. And then finally, if I put them into this Ahrefs Site Explorer, see their scores, and I'll give you a quick reminder of what yours were. Oh, here we go. So you had a 26 UR score and a DR score of 9. And now I don't think I actually went over this at all, so I'm going to go over it now. So your UR score is basically how trusted Google thinks that this exact page is. In this case, it's your home page because that's the page that I put in here. And then your DR score is how trusted your entire website is. Now I'm seeing a pretty big issue right here. You really want your DR score to be close to your UR score or even above it. Because you want your whole website to be trusted by Google or else it's not going to really give you good results. So this is actually a really impressive UR score. I'm not going to lie, this is very good, but you really need to increase this DR score. How? Yeah, well, that's with referring domains. So I don't know if you know this or not, so I'm just going to say it in case you don't. A backlink is any link that goes from another website back to your site, and a referring domain is any of those sites that have a link on their site to yours. So you want to make sure to increase the amount of sites that are pointing to you, but I see a real problem here with the ones that you already have. See how there's this zero, these zeros, bunch of zeros. So these are actually dragging your site's credibility down instead of helping you increase it. So what you're going to want to do is go out and get more high-ranking sites to point to you, like yellowpagecity.com is a good one. It's got a score of 76. This is their domain rating, or how trustworthy their entire site is. So basically, if the higher the score of the site that's pointing to you, the more it's going to help lift you up. On the contrast, if it's irrelevant, like just random sites that with no reason to actually point to you, like this seems like maybe random, with low scores, those are going to look scammy in Google's eyes, and it's not going to help you. In fact, it might actually pull your score down. So, okay, now comparing you to them, they've got a lower UR score than you do, but they've got a much higher DR score. Now, you don't have to have 61. This is quite high, but you definitely need to have higher than the very low score that you have going on there. And they actually only have 9 referring domains going to this page to create this 17. And the reason that they have so few referring domains, but it's giving them such a good score, is because the amount the scores on them are so much higher generally. They've got this 1 0, this little 5 and 4, but the rest of them are all over 10, and quite a few in the higher range. So that's the reason that they're doing so well there. Okay, so that is it for me. Thank you so much for your time, for watching this video. And I hope that you got something out of it, and that you feel empowered to go out there and get yourself some more customers and grow your business. That's what I'm passionate about. It's why I wake up in the morning. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to your feedback on this video. Thank you.